JPMorgan CEO Dimon, who's rooting for India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Dimon lauded PM Modi as a tough leader, praising India's tax reforms and hailing PM Modi's efforts in lifting 40 crore Indians out of poverty. We have Kartik, Malhotra, my colleague and friend, joining us on this edition of Business Plus. Kartik, great to have you on the show. That's quite the voice of support, quite a big voice of support coming in for PM Modi and the kind of economic reforms undertaken in India.
And coming from no less than Dimon, the CEO of the largest bank in the world, JPMorgan Chase. And it's not just lauding Prime Minister Modi. I think some of the adjectives that he's used has really caught my attention. For example, he said Prime Minister Modi has done an unbelievable job in lifting 40 crore Indians out of poverty. 400 million is the number that he has specifically quoted. Now, in addition to that, he's also lauded Prime Minister Modi on the reforms that India has taken up over the last 10 years under his leadership, the kind of reforms that we've seen in taxation, whether it is GST or the kind of digitization efforts that India has taken. So he's literally, used terms like what Indians today can do with hands, with eyeballs and fingerprints. So, that's telling of the Aadhaar revolution and the entire JAM Trinity and the financial sector reforms that India has undertaken. Add to that building of toilets, add to that the infrastructure push. All of these are very, very reasonable attributes that Dimon has attributed to Prime Minister Modi and is literally rooting for Prime Minister Modi to come back in his third term.
Yeah, exactly. The voice of support coming in at a crucial time. We're smack in the middle of Lok Sabha elections over here, and words like that coming in from Dimon will sort of be in alignment with the Modi Ka guarantee that's being tossed around this election season.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's tough to arrive at a consensus outside of the fact that is there an economy which has grown faster than India, a major economy which has grown faster than India consistently over the last 3 years or so. I mean, barring the pandemic hit, low base effect which got created and then the growth in 2021. We've seen 2022, 2023 and 2024 where India has been not just among the fastest growing, but the fastest growing major economy in the world. And this is something which has been appreciated and acknowledged by the likes of all multilateral development banks like IMF and World Bank, in addition to global CEOs, global thought leaders, including Dimon.
Right, we are, of course, looking at those words. PM Modi has done an unbelievable job in India. I know he's talking
his take on the liberal press
over here as well. This is Dimon turning political, even as he's talking about economics. But then 400 million people out of poverty, that's a number that you can't mess around with too much.